But coming up next, we have another brand new beauty for you to see, and this is going to be a choice, and they call this a halo ring. And this ring, for obvious reasons, you can see it gets the halo name because it has that halo of white zircon, a beautiful halo of gems surrounding a centerpiece of gorgeous color. So what you decide is what color best suits you. And we have three beautiful color choices for you: blue topaz, we have African amethyst, or we have a warm golden citrine. Such a pretty, pretty ring. This is brand new. You girls will love this. Has a great little under gallery, so it's really smooth on your finger. It feels terrific. It's not too big, it's not too small, it's just right. It's just ideal. It's so classic. I love classic, beautiful, just easy jewelry like this. You can wear in an effortless way every day, and you didn't have to break the bank to get it home. I can't even believe this is $69.90. I mean, it's crazy good. $69.90. Look at the color of that amethyst. If you love amethyst, that is African, that beautiful, deep, rich purple of the African material, absolutely gorgeous. And then finally, we'll also have that golden citrine, that warm, beautiful, sunny, almost like a butterscotch gold in that citrine. And then, as I said, surrounded by the white zircon that brings all kinds of sparkle and light to your centerpiece. So this is a really great, if you're looking for gifts for someone special, this would be a beautiful gift. Does not matter her age, doesn't matter, you know, it's one of those that I think most women gravitate toward. I was sort of mentioning earlier that this is a design that so often brides choose for wedding rings. And a lot of the big major designers, they all do their own versions of this look. That beautiful centerpiece in color, and that's your oval centerpiece, and then the surround of that just diamond-like sparkle. And zircon, I must tell you, and a lot of you know that, zircon, first of all, is one of the most fascinating stones on earth. Zircon is a diamond simulant, but it's a natural diamond simulant. Mother Nature grows zircon. It's not cubic zirconia. Cubic zirconia, however, is a lab-grown stone that mimics zircon, believe it or not. They found a way to try to grow, that's where they get the name cubic zirconia, because they were trying to imitate a diamond, and because zircon is so diamond-like, cubic zirconia is very zircon-like, and that's why it does look so much like a diamond. But the point that I want to make is this is natural. That surround of white sparkle, that is the oldest substance known to mankind. Yes, yes. Oldest substance, not just the oldest stone, the oldest piece of earth ever discovered was zircon 4.5 billion years ago. It's unbelievable. The history, when we talk about, you know, a real classic will never go out of favor, it will not. It's been around longer than anything else. So it's a really, really cool stone. And that's why if you don't own it yet, you may have it, because it makes an excellent diamond alternative, which is why those look like little diamonds surrounding our centerpiece. Citrine, blue topaz, and the amethyst. If you'd like to order it now, I would. It's $69.90. It's a brand new ring. It's a beautiful ring. It sits low to the finger. It's comfortable to wear. And what a fun way. And you can see it looks great if you have the matching bracelet. How pretty that will be to pair back. So you girls, by the way, this is kyanite. This is coming up. This is blue sandstone. That is a part of the Rita Hayworth gem collection we will be featuring coming up in October. So you can stay tuned for that. You'll learn more as we get closer to that day.